Okay, so October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Thanks for joining me. I received my diagnosis on March 25th of this year. To say that I experienced all 5 stages of grief is an understatement. But I would have to say that for me, after getting that phone call from my doctor, the dominant stage for me was anger. I immediately went to all of these thoughts of why me, and the unknown struggle, and the unknown of what's inside of me. Because when you get your news, they don't still have all of the answers for you yet. They just give you that preliminary news that you have breast cancer in your body, in your breast, after your biopsy. But the way the tests are performed and the ongoing weeks, not all of the results come in for you at the same time. So they don't necessarily know yet how big exactly something is. They have some images, but they're still going to do more, like they did with me. They don't know how aggressive it is or is going to be yet. They don't know your oncotype. You'll find out about survival rates, your family, your loved ones. You don't know what your treatment plan will be until they know these kinds of answers. You don't know if you will lose your breasts. You don't know if you will lose your life. You don't know if you're just going to have to do surgery. You don't know if they will recommend chemo yet. You don't know your support system yet. You don't know about having to lose money because you have to go to doctor appointment after doctor appointment after doctor appointment. You don't know about people's reactions to the news that you give them. I remember telling a couple of people, and I know they didn't mean to do it, but there was just this kind of silence, very uncomfortable and very sort of fly over the subject. Like I said, I know that these particular people didn't mean to be hurtful, but telling other people that you have breast cancer can be such a shock for them that they absolutely don't know what to do or what to say to you to try to help you feel better or help them feel better or less uncomfortable. So sometimes there's just sort of an uncomfortable silence, and it can be painful and a shock in itself. But I had to luckily remember that they're trying to process it as much as I am. You can even see, like, by my face, you can sometimes expect during your treatment, there might be weird swelling in your body, and not just your breasts. It can be fluid, it can be medications. But long story short, mine was caught with a routine screening. Do not skip your routine screenings. Do not wait until next year. if you can. We live in a healthcare system where there's not always possible for people. I understand that. But look online. There are lots of places that will offer women and men routine screenings for free. Don't miss it, because I know that that's the main reason why I was caught at stage 1, grade 2, very early. And I'm really thankful that I did not skip my screening, because I actually skipped it last year during the pandemic. There's a possibility that it could have been found even earlier than that, even smaller than that. But long story short, I have had a lumpectomy. I have gone through 16 rounds of radiation, which has changed my skin forever. I have had injections, wires shoved into me. I have something that I don't think a lot of people who are going through breast cancer treatment talk about. The PTSD of it. The feeling of treatment that leaves you feeling like a piece of meat or a science experiment. You feel sometimes dissected. You can be naked in empty, cold rooms with people behind thick, protective doors and walls while you are being treated with radiation and the sounds and the smells and the anxiety attacks and the dreams. I was offered 4 treatments of chemo. I chose to not do them for reasons of mentally. I just did not think I would be able to survive it. But I just chose another treatment course. It's hard to talk about. This takes more than one part, but for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, do not skip your screenings. If you feel something when you touch your partner intimately, say something. Don't leave it to chance, and don't leave it too late. Because I know I'm one of the lucky ones. I know for a fact. And I know people who are going right now through way, way worse than I am. And I can't imagine being them and going through that, but they are incredibly strong. Stronger than I don't think I could be. So for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Don't leave it to chance.